Hello, hello. Greetings again. Good evening, my dear guests. Huh, okay. I got to start like at early 11 p.m. Usually it's a bit later, but I managed to get stuff done in that time. Yes, as I said yesterday, I'll be continuing some commissions, art commissions. And I did manage to make some more progress off stream today before we went live because productivity, so on and so forth. Having like really weird weather here again where it's like super duper duper hot during the day and then it starts thundering in the in the evening. And for my dear guests who weren't here yesterday for yesterday's stream, I won't be taking any orders today. This stream is completely focused on my art commission queue because I'm very, 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 very determined to clear as much as I can before I overload myself from my queue because I don't like keeping things. So we're going to have, you know, just working and stuff, and you get to join me seeing through the art process. I go through and doing commissions, different types of commissions. So for this stream, we're going to be doing all the types of commissions. From the previous art streams, I'd only do the OC commissions, but not the design customs. But for this stream, this type of stream, I'll be including every type of commission I do. So yes, hello, welcome my dear guests. Welcome back to Cabra Cafe. We're open again because this maid gotta work. We gotta rise and grind. Alright, so making sure everything is like checked because I had to double check on my microphone because I wasn't sure if it was picking up the thunder and whatnot. And yes, I am running on like an ice cream and 2 gummy bears for dinner. So let's get this started. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright. So, oops. Okay, there we go. So I've made some progress. I've finished this one. This one was line art from yesterday. I'm currently coloring this lady, the android cauldron girl, since I got the since I got the go signal to color this. So we're gonna be coloring some lines and lining some stuff, sketching some stuff, just a bunch of things just to keep my attention span in check so we could keep making art. So on and so forth. And as you can see now, we have a folder for all our foods, and we have the food folder. I don't think anyone noticed this earlier, but here this is the food folder. But again, this one we won't have any new meals for a while, so we're just gonna have the waffles from last art stream. And maybe next time when I'm done with as much commissions as possible, and I'm hoping to finish like all of them, like 0 left to do. What's this? Then we can have more like food art streams, but as for now, we're just gonna be doing, you know, the grinding part. Oh, and for my dear guests who are curious, the only reason I don't have what's this? I don't have a public queue is because some clients prefer to keep their thing private. There are some commissions that are a surprise for a friend or a birthday gift, and I understand their privacy. And the other reason is because I don't have enough time to manage like an online or a live kind of queue thing. Not at the moment, or maybe one of these days I'll find a way to creatively be able to put that out while keeping things anonymous, just for overall fairness. But for now, this is what we have. Maybe when I finish this queue, I'll figure out how to reorganize stuff again, and then that's when I start doing commissions again. But for now, commissions, work, art. I love art. I didn't know you can make folders. Oh, it's actually a new update that you can make folders. I have several more down here, like down there somewhere, but that's not the focus right now. I'd show them in another time, but for now, we do grind. We do more stuff. So I'm checking on the queue right now. So Yeah, let's just do the current progress, because if I check the key, I'll space out and then I'll not know what I want to do. But yeah, let's just continue progressing where I left off of. We'll just like dive straight into it, because the more I babble, goat yapping whatsoever, we're gonna be stuck here for a bit. It's better if I yap and draw, so it's at least productive. Yeah, it's been very convenient because my gallery is like cluttered. Like, I don't mind the pieces being cluttered, but it's just nice to be able to finally group them up. Thank you, Ibis. Thank you, Ibis Devs. Oh, their name is Nero. Wait, I can't. Let me check the handle. Um. Oh, their Twitter is like privated right now. But their name is like Nero. Really cute OC. I like their art when I was looking at the reference sheets. I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, for this type of like illustration thing, if it's one of the simple illustrations, as much as possible, keep like just ideal shading, because the more detailed stuff or rendering goes for the full illustrations, where I'm actually putting like all effort. But right now I'm going just like half, more than half of my effort, just at that much, just enough to think. Sec, checking the sheet. Hello, Sean. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me on your break. So cute. Yeah, I like drawing makeup very much. Also because, what's this? I do my own makeup. So, coloring and makeup, I just think about how I make my own makeup. Like, that's just a thought process behind it. So, like, especially when I do, like, my own makeup and stuff, I also think about, like, colors, seeing how well it fits my skin tone and stuff. You art nerd doing makeup. Yeah, I want to keep her face like not. I think I don't want to put highlights on the eyes. I think just shadows look nice because she looks very simple. We need like that kind of dead-ish eyes or going for something a bit spooky. And let's go for the goop. The stuff. The cool stuff. So since I can see the coloring here, I will make this like just extra gradient for texture and add yellow. I noticed that this is supposed to glow, so we can add slight texturing, just a bit, just a bit, itty bitty bit. Not too much, just enough. Nickelodeon slide. Okay, so now we get into coloring the actual liquid. So the thing with greens is that instead of me just getting like a darker green, I like pushing it to the blues, because blue on green gives a very nice like cold, very like yummy feel whenever I do it. See, like if I blue on green gives this gorgeous cold, like cool shadow. Like it's very yummy to look at. But if I had just gone with a darker green, like it's okay. Like it's fine, but it's not as yummy as just diving down to blue. And I didn't even like pick that up. This is just like I didn't color pick it or anything. I just moved down from like the wheel down here. and it just gives it like free vibrant color. That's why it's so fun to like learn what colors go where. That's why whenever like I work with a client who struggles with picking colors, I'm like, okay, just leave it to me. I got it. I got this. I'll make sure your commission like looks good. Yeah. It depends on context, you know. Sometimes if you just want something like pretty, in this case it's supposed to be glowing, I'd want more vibrancy to it, more saturation. But if I guess you want something like gross, yeah, sure. It again all depends. Since this is like a glowy liquid, I'm trying to lessen on shadows here. I'm mostly going to focus on putting more details in the bubbles, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that very soon. So just like general shadows. Ugh. Then I'll make this a bit brighter. And we'll color in these nice bubbles. Too much going on. The babe brew. Oh my god. Hello, Goon. They put a babe in my brew. Oh. She comes with the brew, I'm afraid. Oh, long time no see. Welcome to my little cafe. How do they just keep coming up with ladies like this? They're very innovative. Gotta give them that. Okay, cool. Let's finish this off. I like to just keep all the colors in like one folder, then just the usual. We'll finish this by coloring the lines, and then we make the simple background because that's what the order's for. I'll be like those people who collect monster cans but with blue babes. You know, I have this one friend of mine that whenever I'm like drawing a girl on Discord, he's like, "Can I have her number?" Nope. Oh, thank you so much, Salty. In the cafe straight up brune and by it I mean my face. Jolene. What the fuck? Is that a new type of food you guys want on the menu? Like when I'm taking art orders again. We can think of something, but definitely we'll try executing it in a different concept because this one's a client's OC. I don't want to take the credit for that. How do I color so efficiently? Usually, when I color, or like, if I look at a character, because I'm very used to just kind of eyeing things most of the time, especially when it comes to shading or other things, or sometimes I strictly just do this if I'm lazy, but if I'm in a really good mood, I'd be eyeing it, like color picking and all. But the efficiency, what's this? The efficiency when it comes to coloring, I guess it's mostly from experience of coloring a lot. I used to color with like such heavy saturated colors, which is, there's no problem with that. But I just kind of found the middle ground of my tastes when it comes to color distribution. Especially if sometimes I'm handed a character that's too heavy in saturation or too heavily desaturated, depending on what the client wants for the commission. I'd go with whatever direction, especially if they ask for my direction of the character's execution, I'd kind of go with what they'd prefer. But if it comes to my personal pieces, I like a good balance. Though again, I know I say this a lot because it's my own like little motto when it comes to drawing. If I don't want to eat it, then I'm not doing something well. So my mindset when I color is it has to look yummy to me. It has to look yummy to me, or else I'm doing something horribly wrong. I actually want to highlight all the really bright colors on her by just kind of coloring in the parts that are bright, which I usually do. I color in whatever's bright. The lines, I mean. Yeah, see, it makes it feel like, whoops. It makes it feel like it's lighting up and I didn't even use color dodge or anything. Just shrimply coloring the lines. That's why you guys should color your lines. To make this even cooler, we can just go like get a darker version of this. Now that we can use the airbrush, not even color dodge, and highlight this just a little bit. Yeah, it looks like brighter, but not like painful. Now we go to the skin. Oh, thank you so much, Corrado. Thank you for the tip. Okay, so since her lips are already like colored, just darken it like that. Not with this. Cool. Okay, we gotta zoom out really quick. Yeah, I think that covers the general coloring part. Now we just do the background, and then this commission is done. We can proceed to the next one. Okay, what background do I want to give you? The greatest question of all time. Well, since this is a simple illustration, I always go with like just a generic shaped background of sorts. Yeah, we can go with something like that. I just pick up like a color related to her, so like green, and now we have this like cool shaped background to her, but you know, we'll spice things up. We'll make it look special. So there's many ways to make just like a generic shape look special, but usually I just kind of wing this part because there's many ways to work with it. So I'm thinking of just making it wavy stuffs because it's a witch brew. Yoink. Yoink. Then we'll use transform tool, see how I like things. So there's a wave tool here. Okay, too much. Too much! Okay. What the hell? Yeah, it's many much adjusting on this part. Okay, maybe not this. Maybe I'll go with this. Yup. Yup. Yeah, mostly doing like backgrounds is just what I learned from graphic designing. I want to move this way. Yeah. There we go. Something a bit simple. We could just add more waves. There we go. Something like this. And let me check. Oh, it feels nice from this angle actually, because it kind of brings helps cover that negative space there. Feels like a swirl. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, I still was on the drawing tool. So we're just going to figure out stuff here. Whoops, I opened something. Okay. Color balance, my best friend. I actually, maybe not. I want to go with a darker color for this. Not feeling this very bright. Let's go for like a navy. Yep. kind of this color right here. I wanna experiment. I feel like I'm not sure what I wanna add. Right. Let's do random doodles, and then we'll transform it just the same. Yep. I know the settings was the same, so all I had to do was do my thing again with just a few lines instead of one big line, and I knew it would line up immediately. I just have to transform it just a little bit. And double checking if I want to have this overlaid or screened. Ooh, screen looks good. Oops. There we go. Then I do want to adjust this a bit. Ooh la la. Okay. Pretty. There we go. Looks really good. There we go. And just adjust this because I don't want it to look too heavy on the character. Whoops. Whoops. My goodness. Hello? There we go. Oh, she's cute. Feel like heart suit her the best. Alright, now we can just, do the hand-drawn watermark, and then we'll hand this over to the client, and then I'll go ahead and start the next. Wait. Okay, now we can put the hand-drawn watermark that I usually do. You know, originally, when I started drawing on the internet, uh, I didn't put my name on like a watermark. It would be my username before. But up till now, like the reason why it's just my name, like my flat out first name, is because my really like toxic ass classmates back then who would all like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was a kid and I should have just ignored what they told me, but they just, you know, never ever believed that I drew something until they saw my name on it. Because haha, Filipino children mindset, so smart. But I always felt like the odd one out, so I had no choice but to like give in to the fact that, you know, it's like, it's not your drawing, you have no name in it. So every time I draw, I just got used to putting my name and putting it out there, like, this is me, that is mine, I made this. Yeah, that's why it's just my name and a star. It was originally a heart, but you know, it's just a star. There's no reason why. I just kind of like it. Like, no big reason at least. And then we'll put it right here. Here. That's to be... Wait, I kind of want it here though. Yeah, there was fine. I don't know why I was trying to argue. But anyway, another commission done. Let me just save. Okay, cool. I can remove this off my cue. Shriek. This ripping sound effect. Yeah, let me hand this over real quick. I actually like the contrast of these two commissions together, because this one's like pink and then this one is like green. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's so cute. Copy. Okay, let's head to the next one. So, one sec. My neck. Also, I don't think everyone has seen, but my warm-up today, I put a little too much effort into, which was just like a black diamond drawing. It was originally just going to be a remake of the black diamond I drew last year. So I guess this is an anniversary to the black diamond drawing I did last year as a joke. But I decided to put some effort into it. I did want to translate the dress of the original black diamond more, like if I go pick this one. So this dress. And then this was the one I did last year, so you can see the difference. So this is the one I did last year. It was a bit more rushed because I just got it for... I just got my laptop back at the time. So as you could see, it's simply a sketch. I didn't clean it up too much. I just shaded this in really quick. And then this is the official black diamond reference sheet. If you know, you know. I'm not explaining anything to anyone on the stream. But For the outfit, so I wanted to translate the outfit based on the character's description. So I kind of treated this like my own little direction of the character with the knowledge I have. Because whenever I design something related to or in a different fandom, be it like a Splatoon character, Pokemon character, I like to follow the rules, but also put my own creative spin on the character. So in this case, Black Diamond here, she has a very simple outfit, but with the description she's given, I wanted to translate the dress here. So I could, from the top portion of the dress here, I'm thinking this was mesh, like it was see-through-ish, kind of like a nightgown from lingerie outfit. So that's what I wanted to execute here. I opened the dress, as you could see, so it looks like one of those lingerie nightgowns. Instead, there's even a little bow, not very evident. And everything I used here is only grayscale except the eyes. So nothing in this picture has like any sort of saturation whatsoever. So if I like color pick something, it's always at 0 saturation here. Everything was simply hello. Yes, it's the most powerful diamond. Yeah, other things I added compared to the old one here is that I gave her earrings just so she felt like, you know, Steven Universe Diamond. There was nothing really on her outfit that felt like she was a diamond. So I even made the top here have a diamond pattern on the little lingerie top. But yeah, so this was my warm-up. I'm pretty proud of it, even though it was my most... I put too much effort into my shit posts. So this is technically a shit post slash fan art. But I had a lot of fun with this. She's really fun. I really liked drawing this. It's a very funny character. It was a fun idea. Okay, let's proceed to the next commission, which is going to be can my tablet work with me? I'm arguing with my tablet. Okay, so the next commission is going to be Castform Boy, sorry, I said Frost first. Castform Boy. So we're gonna do this one, which is Black Diamond jump scare. Okay, sorry. Oh wait, we can actually remove some references now. Remove reference. So it's not too cluttered here. Okay, here we go. So Castform, actually let me double check the sheet here. The Google Drive. I really like it when I'm handed just a Google Drive or any sort of like document with visuals. I really like visuals and I appreciate given like visual stuff because I can't comprehend big blocks of text. I am like whiteboard explaining person. I need to see things to understand them. It's my like best point of interest kind of feel. Like that's why like I don't mind like really quick say like I want the outfit to be black and red, quick like that. But then if you're gonna give me different shades and everything like clashes together, I get very like confused and I'm not sure how to execute them without having like double, triple checking. That's why just give me what you want it to look like, not tell me what you want me to do. Like, just give me a photo or something. Then I'll be able to like Frankenstein the OC or design you want all together. So okay. Okay, this one is pretty simple because yes, basically show don't tell. Okay, so the idea here is pretty simple since I already had the base from the previous commission I did for this client. The color palette, I don't think, will be extremely heavy because I'm mostly referencing the Pokemon, right? So the Pokemon already has like the main colors. So all we need to do now is just distribute the color on the character. And when you distribute color on the character, again, this is how a character will be able to stand out when you minimize the canvas, right? This is why when you design a character, always try to like experiment as you will. So as per requested, here they asked for the whoa, wait, I'm not on a color layer, sorry, I got too excited. Okay, we're just gonna color in the main thing. So I do know they asked for the eyes to be yeah, okay. You'll keep that there first, and then we'll start coloring the darker portion. So we're just gonna get this shade, give this like really nice navy tone. Oops, I actually want it to be distributed differently. Maybe here. Yep, much better. To look through the stuff. Okay, so this is for the darkest color. Always color with the darkest color first, cause or whatever it is. Yeah, actually the darkest color, so it's easier to work in your brighter ones. Because if you start with the brighter colors and then the dark colors right after, like, so if I had like picked pink, right? Instead of me cleanly going through this, like cleanly coloring one portion, and because this is the brighter color first, it will, you know, go over the darker color. So always do the dark color first, so you can just cleanly do whatever. Yeah. Layers, they're your best friend. Okay, so for the details of the outfit, so I do want to get like the frosty feel of Castform, but the challenging portion here is that the snowy Castform is more of a like lilac than it is blue, but that's fine. It's giving this very like comfy feeling to him. I think that's all right. I'm happy it is going the direction you like. And then for the lightest part of the palette, this is where I wanted to push the kind of colder colors. So I'm taking this very icy blue here, and this part of his outfit I'm thinking is what lights up, like these little light parts here, along with the underside of his shoes, the inner side of the belts. Whoops. So these parts light up. These parts light up in a very like cyber feel. Oh, I just realized this wasn't supposed to be this color. Yeah, now that you could see, like, when you distribute the character colors, you can tell which parts look better where, so on and so forth. And with this distribution, okay, so I actually am thinking of changing some of the things I execute. So example here, I want this part to also color the middle part of the shorts now. It's a really cute distribution. Oops, I forgot to color this in here. So the underside of the shoes, I like to think that, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just filled it up. Yeah, now we could see which part like glows and stuff, and I think that's fun. And we just only used like 3 colors, right? So you can put this here, the purple portion. And then for on the blue part, we can use this same blue to make this hologram, right? And then this inner part of the staff where the light is coming from. And then just to double check, when you work with really, really bright colors, I recommend you invert them. Like you invert the color, you take that color, and then you double check if you're missing out stuff because the color is like too bright, especially since most artists work on a white or gray canvas. You won't notice these things. As you can see, I didn't notice that this was not colored in right because it was white. So double, triple checking, and when everything is like all nice and clean, you can just revert it back. Ooh, actually, let me see if how this looks. I'm not sure if I wanted to color the inside of the gloves blue too, so that means that part would be glowing, but let's see how it looks. Oh, never mind, he's cute like that. Let's keep it like that. And for the eyes, I think we can merge it with this purple, and we will have that together like this. There we go. Now he has like the general color palette for his outfit. Everything's like nicely in place. Now we could do like the white color and the skin color. So obviously I'm thinking he'd be a little bit paler. So we're just gonna go ahead and like, oh wow, that's the only thing we had to actually color in. So I'm thinking he's paler because, you know, frosty frost and stuff. Very cold. And oh no, I just use a dark color. I have a preset color for skin sometimes here. It always comes like dark first because when I invert it, it becomes a skin tone color. It's just something I have there for preset because I use the invert technique when coloring very often. So it's the same with like coloring white. I start with coloring everything black. I just put down the opacity. So we're working on this like super duper efficiently. Fill tool. Ta-da! Just for extra detail's sake, I actually really wanted to make this portion of the staff silver. The silver snow. Along with this ball here. Hello! Guests that are coming in, welcome. So here, when I shade something metallic, Even though it's a reference sheet, I just do a very simple highlight. I don't add any more reflective light or stuff. I just want like the general idea, like this is made of metal. That's it. You can just add like the simple highlights here. Yeah, now with just like one type of lighting, we've given the idea to people like that is metallic, that is made of silver. Okay, now just for the shading part. So since this is a reference sheet, I will try to shave this as minimally as possible. Especially this is already quite a, not really heavily detailed, like just detailed in general, generally detailed character that we don't want to overload any artist that's going to look at this reference sheet in the future with other things because of shading. So we're just going to keep this really minimal. And to do that, we're just simply going to highlight what has to be highlighted for texture, so on and so forth. Which is this. I want to highlight these darker parts. Kind of like suit texture. Yeah, I try not to shade too much when it comes to a front and back reference sheet. Because as an artist who's received a lot of like turnaround. Hello circle. Yeah, it's a Castform boy. And he's so cute. I really, really like this one. When it comes to turnarounds, as an artist who is given a lot of turnarounds, you know, for like commissions and stuff, I really appreciate flat colored ones more. Or just simple colored ones where I can easily understand the character over very detailed pieces in where it becomes more difficult to comprehend in a sense. Like, I love the illustration, there's no problem with that, but it adds a bit more of complexity for me to have to understand. No, he's not mine, he's a client. Ooh, that's a bit too desaturated. Let's push it to blue. Yep. Then we can make this. Oops. Huh, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay, now for shading in, what's this? When shading in things that light up, so I wanted all this blue portion here, like this blue section. The direction I was going for, that this lights up, and to simply do that, we are just gonna take like the color white or whatever color is pretty bright here, so it's white. Just like a slight tap of the airbrush to give a feel that it's lighting up. Just very slight. We don't need to do this everywhere. Just like in some places, like here, tap, ta-da, and now it has like just a small, just a itty bitty gradient, but still enough that we could see that that is color blue and that is lighting up. And what is this? Oh, that's a silver, and this is the skin. Yep. But again, my dear guests, don't worry about if your taste is in detailed characters. Again, this is simply my opinion, my taste of character designs, and my experience when it comes to making commissions. Of course, if it's in your taste, don't feel guilty about it, unless it's illegal. So I want to give him like a little cheeks so he looks like cute and stuff. And of course the whites of his eyes. Yeah, cyber Castform looks so cool. And then last but not least, just so he doesn't look, what's this? Ultra flat. Wait. Oh my goodness, these colors are like bright that I'm not sure which layer. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yep. I'm gonna add some highlights here. Just on one side. Then we put down the opacity on the rest. Ta-da! Cute. Sparkly. Ooh. How do you make an awesome character design from just a ball with 2 dots? Well, I don't want to take the credit. It was the client's decision. They simply wanted this cyber design. They gave me a drive of references to what kind of cyber suit they wanted, and it was just up to me to execute it. So I'm simply the execution of making the design, but the idea was from the client. So props to the client. I really like it. I guess my only credit is that I executed the design was all. Put it down on paper and stuff, just to have like a visual thing. That's my favorite part of working on character designs. The execution is fun. Like, the idea is always nice. The idea of a character is always splendid, especially if you really like this like a character, but executing the design and then seeing it happen takes quite a process. Especially if it's your own thing. I don't mind. I can do it very easily for my friends and my clients, but when it comes to something I personally want to design, it will take a few revisions. I'd go through a concepts until I'm comfortable with drawing it. So for example, Voltage was originally very like detailed when I drew her. She was always like very tall, but now when I draw her, she's very like I prefer drawing her in a very cartoony form because she's meant to be a cartoon. It's a cartoon project. It was actually High Voltage was supposed to just be an online comic thing, but I decided to make like one episode, like that one funny episode for Makeship, and now that's what people like think. I still want to make comics because I love making comics. It's like my favorite thing. I started out making comics on like Tumblr back when I was like 13. And then on DeviantArt, that's where I learned how to like do character design and stuff because there were so many different creature artists. I even joined like a little art contest and I won, surprisingly. It's like for designing a character. Like my teenage brain was so like excited about it, and now I still like make character designs to this day. I really like character designs. So whenever a friend like asks my opinion, I still find it surprising that they take my opinion so seriously. Like I always have to give a disclaimer, like it's all right, but it has to be like something you want, and then you're like, what I want is your opinion, because you're good at character designing. Fluffy. Yeah, it's the white coloring on the character that you can just put the detailed shading on, because it's the same color as the background and we don't want it to look too flat. Just like enough to show that there's like mass proportion to the character, because without shading that looks like, but with shading on white that looks, oh wow. Ooh, then and I look forward to working on them if you do come up with them. Okay, now we just color in the lines, and this one has to be, you know, as simple as possible because again, it's a reference sheet. I do not want to overdo this. Hello, Drika. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is color the eyes and the face. Done. Now we just have to what's this? I want to do the holograms first. So to make these feel like holograms, we're simply gonna take the color, put down, make it a bit more saturated, put down its lightness, like the lightness, and we're just gonna color over that. And now it feels like it's lighting up more. Like, wow! Suddenly you can tell that this thing is supposed to light up like it's a hologram. Just with like a change of line art. See, color your line art. So if you color your line art without line coloring, this just looks like, oh, probably this staff is like, it's probably made of ice. It's probably made of glass. You know, it's hard to tell. But with line art colored in, the execution could be shown like, wow, this bitch might be lighting up. This bitch might be really bright. So color your line arts. Color them. Oh my god. Especially if you want to emphasize things. So like, this thing here, I want this to light up. Therefore, I'm going to color that in. Now we know that that's lighting up. And of course, right now it's muddy. It feels kind of muddy. But after I color like the base color of this line art, I'm gonna add a very itty bitty gradient to it, just so it doesn't blend in too much with the colors, because it's not supposed to blend in, it's supposed to stand out. Oh, actually, I don't want that one, just the inner part. But this belt, I want this part to light up. See? And because we added a small gradient to the base color earlier, like just one tap of white, you could see now it feels like it's lighting up. And I just did one simple thing. Then here in the heels, this underside, this one I do want to light up very much. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, maybe I do want the whole glove to be colored in. Yeah, that looks really cool. Because he's cold. Now we're gonna add a darker hue here. Whoops. And contrast to the brighter hue. Whoops. My tablet is doing a little dancey dance. Okay. There we go. And just like that, we finished like one part of the line art. Now for purple. Yeah, we love cute boys. We love cute everybody. Both boys and girls can be cute. Where did you get that from? Oh, you wanna say hi? And my sister says hello again, everyone. Jolene says hello. She says hello. Oh, everyone's saying hello to you. My sister says hello. Cool. Super cool. And last but not least, all the white part of the character. Just gonna go ahead and... Oops, I kind of don't like the color. Okay, there we go. Much softer. It looks so fluffy now. Fluffier. Just one change in the line art color does a whole lot. Like, look at him! Look at him! He's so cute! Oh my goodness, I realized I was a bit locked and I have to read chat. This would be a peak VTuber. I actually really want to design more VTubers because I'm not a big fan of like I like VTubing, but as a designer, I really don't like how a lot of VTubers, like a lot of VTuber designs are executed nowadays, mainly because it's the same, I guess, copy-paste anime girl with a specific theme. Like, there's no problem with the character being an anime girl or boy. The issue here is that the execution is using the same formula, which is why VTubers that stand out have a specific theme or a specific execution to the character, which is their appeal, right? Some VTubers just have the theme but don't act out into the theme. It's simply their aesthetic, their branding. Some VTubers do have the theme, they act out the theme, and it's part of the branding. So on and so forth. It's basically like, it's kind of the equal to when someone makes an OC who just looks good, but there's no substance. Cause, how do I put this? Cause I obviously don't wanna be too harsh on stream. I understand the VTuber people have their own tastes and probably would dislike my opinion because they might view me as a tourist. I'm not too much into the VTubing community, but I do support all my VTubing friends. Again, this is just simply an opinion from someone who designs a lot of characters. Yes? But yes, like, basically that. It's like tasty food that's otherwise empty. Kind of like that, yeah. Like, it's like seeing the same hell-themed VTuber. Like, I noticed there's a lot of demon. It's either demon or comfy styled VTuber. That's like a very... I feel like the problem is that a lot of VTubers are not allowed any creative freedom if they have an agency. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm mostly speaking for indie VTubers, especially those who do want to expand on their brand more. They could be executing so much more, but they're limiting themselves to the simple formula of anime character, simple theme, or even a theme that's not even like obvious on the character itself, and then making the same type of content every other VTuber makes, which puts them into a very oversaturated market, so on and so forth. And then like content creator planning, I don't know, something like that. It's just a observation. I had this discussion with my sister and some friends, actually. Another friend who was a VTuber, they were asking, and they was like, are you sure you want my opinion? Because I'm gonna be very straightforward about it, but I don't want to speak about that too much in case someone would use my words against me just because they like their VTuber idol or something, and I'm not truly speaking ill. This is my opinion, my observation. I don't consider myself a VTuber. I just don't want to use a camera. Yagi, my character here, is simply because I like goat. Like the closest thing she has that looks like me is the hair, like the fur color. My hair color is like this. Her fur color is like that. I do really like VTubers that get into their theme. Like, there's this one VTuber. I forgot her name, but she is this like punk rock, and then she streams herself playing like electric guitar, like she's just jamming, and I think that's so cool. That's such a smart execution. It's something of her interest that like she's taking advantage of it. I think that's so cool. I think there should be more like that. More really cool like stuff. I also really love those VTubers that are just like straight up, what's this? That's also just like straight up animals. I really love the furry designs. I think they're so charming because they work in like different design aspects. I think there should also be more of them. Furry designs are so creative. They can be just as creative as anime girl designs or boy designs. I appreciate different ways of execution of character designs. Because, you know, it's all influence and inspiration. I think a lot of people forget about that. That's why I think one of the big arguments in like VTuber community is that it's so saturated, like nobody wants to innovate, and that's how it ends up with like what's this? It ends up with some VTubers arguing because one VTuber looks like another VTuber. And I think that should say a lot about the current like designing issues with VTuber characters right now. That's why when I see really like fun VTuber characters who mostly lean into like their interest and design based on their interest, I think it's very smart, very clever. Yeah, I've seen that guy who just who made that one. It was actually, I think, my boyfriend who showed me that video. It was so silly. You're watching it together. Oh yes, I saw her too. She's like pumpkin potions. She's so cool. I really love that kind of execution where it's really like in the theme. That's why even though I'm not like actually VTubing or whatever, I know I'm just going to be drawing on stream or doing whatever at times. Like the most I can do is draw orders for you guys because I like drawing food. I like made cafes. I like tea parties, especially tea parties. I love tea parties. So on and so forth. But yes, I went on another tangent. I need to finish this. But yes, I hope that is my opinion. A very humble opinion. Do you want like a simple background for him? There we go. Whoops. Cool. Here he is. I'll just put the watermark like there. And yeah, here's the Castform boy. He's super cute. And we'll just hand this over to Morgan. Alright. Yoink off the list. And let me just send this over to you. This is so fun. Such a cute design. Saying it like I didn't make it. Here you go. I sent it over to you on Twitter. Untitled. It's PNG. I don't save them in JPEGs. Please save your art in PNGs. Please. Cool. We just finished like 3. Well, including this one, but that's what I did off stream, so you guys didn't see that. But okay, let me double check before I proceed with the line art of this beautiful Kamao. But yeah, all of my stuff is just like untitled because I could care less to fucking title them. Like, I'm not gonna post them on the Ibis site or whatever. My goodness. I do need to like clean up some stuff though, so on and so forth. But anyway. Thank you so much for commissioning me more, girl. I really like, I appreciate working with you. He's very fun, he's very cute. Okay, let me just stretch. And while I'm stretching, you guys, I'm forcing everyone in the cafe to look at Black Diamond. 1 sec. Ah, my hands. Huh, alright. Okay, before I do get the sketching Jolene's commission, I do want to freehand sketch some random things just to, you know, get my brain in jingle jingle, you know, look at and draw on the canvas, jingle jingle, so I don't like space out eternally. I'm just gonna freehand doodle stuff really quick. It's Yagi. Yeah, she's my funny horror goat thing. Yagi jumping towards me like an FNF jump scare. Voltage, yeah. It's like he's the funny gamer, truly gamer gaming of all time. Voltage, my beloved, she's my fave. Voltage, my beloved. Oh, I'm so glad you love this like little nerd alien girl. Oh, Circle, you weren't here when I was sharing her backstory yesterday. We got like the Voltage lore. Whoa, whoa, yeah, that would be crazy. Be like super crazy. You know, originally Yagi was not supposed to have these type of eyes. Originally, she was supposed to just have like those funny closed eyes. Like this, but it didn't look like a goat. Because goats have those, you know, those lion eyes, and like, I guess it works. Goat. She's so cute. She's like a very dangerous teddy bear. Yeah. All like grazing animals have like long pupils. It's for prey. In her case, like, you notice predators, predatory animals have eyes like this, and then the prey animals have the other way around. I actually still draw Yagi like not in uniform because that was the original, you know, Yagi. But just for, you know, the stream, she's in uniform. I probably might make a version where she's out of uniform, like the first goofy Yagi one. Because she's not a serious character. She's just like truly a silly little being, creature. Do you guys want to see like the first Yagi sketches? Like, wait, I actually have the original concept. On duty and off duty. Yeah, just Shrek to remove the fucking dress. Calls it a day. Like here, I have... Because Yagi was originally a joke I was doing with friends. Because we were drawing... Like, we were all drawing on a Discord, and we were like, oh, what kind of animals would our friends be, right? So this is where it came from. Yeah. Where we were just like doodling each other. So originally Yagi had like red eyes over blue eyes the first time. So this is what concept Yagi looks like, the first execution of Yagi, and then I was doodling our friends. So this is my boyfriend. He's a raccoon. The cute raccoon. And then this is one of my besties. And then these are some friends from my Discord. I think that's where I was like doodling. I was thinking about goat. Like, should I be a goat? Like, we were discussing that. And it's like, what kind of animal would I be? It's either like a goat or a sheep. And then they were like, you have to be a goat. You're like noisy as shit. I'm like, okay. So that's where like the goat came from. And originally, like, I was going to be a cat. Like, the original idea is like I was gonna be a cat because my friend was a dog. Or I think I was also going to be a dog with her. I forgot what kind of dog. But they said like, no, it shouldn't be a dog because you're very unexpected on the on the surface. So like he's like they're like, you have such a cute style, such like a cartoony style, but you like the most like terrifying fucking things. So I decided to go with like the goat execution because I chose a very an animal that's always used for prey, you know, the concept of scapegoats and stuff, and then mixing it with like my favorite torture method, and then that's how Yagi was born. So wait, I have other Yagi concepts. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. This was the first sketch one. When I decided to make her eyes color blue, and you could see like the first microphone here before the current mic she has. Yeah, this is where the doodles came from. And then we got this version of Yagi. This one, I don't do this anymore though. I did this out of impulse, but I don't think Yagi like that no more. Like, made Yagi even has like the tiny ears. I originally just gave her the long goat ears to mimic my hair, because my hair's like one of my go-to hairstyles is always like the twin tails, and I have like really long hair, like very long hair. Oh, here's another Yagi concept. This one. Yeah, before like the white portion went over her eyes, it was just kind of under. Yeah, old Yagi. Concept Yagis. Concept Yagis. There should be more. Oh my god, there's so many, guys. I didn't expect there to be like a lot. We got the horrors from Beyond Yagi, where I just kind of mutilated her until I was satisfied. And here's horrors of Beyond Yagi. And then now we get cuter concept arts of like the maid dress. Maid dress that I believe I showed like on the first stream. Here we get Yagi with the Yagi maid dress, and she had the long version. She's using the long version of the dress. I was originally going to go with like this, the tutu one, the short one, but this outfit is just like so cute. And then the signature to her is the little bow. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my god, Charles! Oi, Philippines! Hello, Charles! Welcome to my little cafe. My goodness, long time no see! Yeah, I was actually thinking of Mimi. I really love Mimi from Paper Mario. She's probably on the list of like one of my favorite characters, because she has a lot of the Paper Mario characters have such good fucking writing. That game like entertained me so much as a kid. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I think, you know, I would make a variant of Yagi here with the shorter dress one of these days. One of these days. But for now, we just have the long dress Yagi just because. But yeah, maybe I would draw more of Yagi, but for now, she's just kind of the character I use if I want to put myself up on screen, but I don't really want to draw like a human person. Myself, quote unquote. She's there as like the creature insert. Yagi variants like an alone. like originally I wasn't going to be using Yagi as my like the character to represent me, because I've had different characters represent me over the years. At first it was like a human character, but then as I was growing up and started to understand my preferences more, I started preferring like creature characters, like funny little guys. Like wait, originally for the character I wanted to represent myself, it was this character who also had like the split kind of thing. Yeah, this is what I mean by I was originally gonna be like a cat kind of thing, but I didn't really fit into the cat category. But um yeah, I still kept the idea of the split thing because I really liked like the split thing because my hair is split dyed, if that's the best way to describe it. So when I was putting it in Yagi, I was also wanting to like I was originally going to have the split like of Yagi. Oh my god, I'm not drawing a layer. But I was originally going to split Yagi's face. Sorry, quick Yagi. Yeah, there we go. But like I was originally the face split of Yagi was just gonna go straight down the middle, and then one side is like fully covered, and then the other side is like that. Then I don't know, this didn't sit very well with me, so I gave her white, like a white muzzle, and then split that into the blonde and black side of her fur. But that's basically how this happened. It's also to reference like Keroro Gunso, because I love Keroro Gunso. And just they have white muzzles, and then they did the same for like Tamama. But since he's like he still has like his tadpole tail, it's like over. Yeah, it just balanced it out. Like, yeah, the muzzle helps Yagi make like look more natural. Yeah, she's just supposed to be like a funny cartoon goat. So on and so forth. Oh my god, I just realized I probably like Black Diamond jump scared everyone when I deleted that canvas. I'm sorry. And yeah, so we have like this Yagi. We can have her in the dress or out without the dress. She's just really supposed to look like a funny stuffed toy of sorts. Because I think in the future, the most defining portion of Yagi is simply her fur color and the bow. But I want to style her in many different ways. I do want to try bringing back the red eyes from the concept art. But I also don't want it to make I also didn't want to make it so obvious that she's like a horror character of sorts. Something like that. When did I start drawing in general? Since I was like a child. It's been like my passion since like forever. I think I've answered this question before, but I don't mind answering it again. But yeah, I've been drawing a lot. Like since I was wee baby. Like around like preschool. But then the Yagi mod for Goat Simulator 3. I'd love that. I actually love Goat Simulator 3. I just play it if I'm bored or if I'm just like passing the time. I open up like my Epic Games and play Goat Sim 3. What's this? Yeah, I've been drawing since like I was a kid. I originally kept drawing because I really liked making characters. I really liked stories and stuff. And what's this? And then I really wanted to make my own project with my characters because I really liked comics, games, and anime and stuff like that. So over the years where I've been drawing, like I'm 23 now, I've just been kind of honing my craft to be able to make what I want better. because it was also me figuring out what I wanted for myself. Because ever since I got introduced to the internet and the side of the internet that had art, there were many, many different artists and a lot of things that could influence me, or ideas that I could build up that I didn't know that even existed. So studying a lot on my own time, figuring out what I like the most, helped bring out my taste and the direction I want to go for when it comes to art. So that's why when I make art, I enjoy the process and then the finishing part of it, be it like for fun or for like just silly things. And that's why whenever like I see a new artist, I just keep telling them to like just keep drawing. Oh. Oh, thank you so much, Centrip. What? Thank you so much for the tip. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if you just started or are still in your art journey, just keep drawing. You'll eventually like figure it out. And I guess one of the best advices I can give is draw for yourself. Because if you draw to please others, the art you make isn't really like art anymore. You're kind of treating yourself like a bot to make art. Art really comes from when you really like something. Pardon my French, but that's a thick Goodra. Yeah, every time I'm like just taking a break in between these commissions, people ask about the Goodra. I think other people asking about the Goodra yesterday. But and yeah, this is a commission also. Wait, I'm gonna put like a Goodra here just for the side-by-side reference, so I can explain my execution, right? I can explain, my guests. I can explain. Okay, so Goodra and then Goodra girl. So the client just wanted an anthro Goodra in my direction. Like they were completely fine with me handling the direction. You know, I expected like they wanted something else, like a style, but they were like, no, I just want Goodra in your version. I'm like, huh, really? Are you sure? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. Just do that. That's why this was really fast. I did this in one sitting because they just wanted Goodra in my direction. And but for this Goodra drawing, I really wanted to emphasize again, I do this a lot with Pokemon designs, right? I love matching the Pokemon silhouette to when it's put in like anthropomorphic form, because as you can see, Goodra's shape here, it's very sleek at the top and the bottom part is very chunky. So that's what I wanted to put emphasis on her. So I wanted to make sure the shape, like I could have just went with the usual like the same shape, but then it wouldn't feel like Goodra because Goodra is very bottom heavy. Goodra's supposed to feel, you know, bouncy, squishy and goopy. So that's what I wanted to match for this commission, basically. That's what I do with like most custom characters. I think I explained this on the first stream when I was doing Espather over here. And as well as a Zorwark. When I explain like when I do like these body types for the girls, I did the same thing for this Diancie. So this was a Diancie Gijinka that the client wanted, and I made the choice of giving her wider hips because of, again, Diancie silhouette. Okay, let me pull up the references before everyone goes like oh and stuff like that and all. But here, as you could see, on the silhouette of the Diancie, etc., the rock part is really big on the silhouette, so she has like very tiny, but that rock part is like really big. So I wanted to be able to translate this rock part of the character, like, you know, on her and stuff. So here, as you could see, oh my god, you actually can't see that because of the color of the thing. But here, this gem here is supposed to be part of that leg to reference that big gem there. And I even matched the frills here on the underside of her dress to feel like the rocks. So she kind of retains that that shape where it's a very thin waist, and then her legs make up like that rock kind of feel. And then for the rest, yeah, I just referenced the Yancey's, you know, usual shape and stuff. So her ears, yeah, sure, blah blah blah. And yeah, just added my own little details to fit the overall aesthetic of the character. But that's what I look into when people hand me like their characters, especially if the clients give me like yes, Jerka. My sister was just like T-posing in front of me. It's confused. But good luck. But basically that's what I look into when a client gives me like full direction. Like I really like designing. Like I don't know how many times I'm gonna emphasize that, but I really like designing. Even for like outfits, like these were also commissioned because they were like, I really like that one drawing of your business speech. Would you do it for Daisy and Rosalina too? And I was like, okay, sure. So that's what I did for these ladies. So these are like business suit versions of these girls. For Peach, she just has a very like simple, the usual like office lady outfit you'd think of when you design an office lady outfit for any like video game characters. But it has this sense of like elegance to it because Peach is, you know, she's very elegant. She's what you think of when you think of a princess. So that's what I wanted her suit to feel like. Daisy, as you could see, she has like the poofy shoulders. I gave her cuffs those round laces to look like, you know, Daisy's, like her earrings, her brooch. And then even her skirt has the little round laces to mimic flower petals, because I noticed like Daisy on the actual like render, her dress has an extra layer to give the give the feeling of a flower. So that's what I wanted for Daisy. And as for Rosalina, I simply referenced her original dress too. So her business skirt, her skirt is a reference to her actual like long gown, which had the lace, the frills in the middle. I gave her the the 2 rows of buttons, because she feels like she would have that. It feels more formal than just 2 buttons. I feel like she'd be the boss lady kind of feel. And as for her sleeves, it's also referenced from her original dress, but I just made it a bit longer, added more, like instead of the first one, which feels more like the nightgown, because, you know, galaxy mother, whatnot, star mother, etc. And yeah, I gave her platform heels just to add it to her height because she's already pretty tall. And yeah, she also already had like purple nails to begin with. So I just kind of kept that. But yeah, those small details I really like about like, it's small changes for a character, but even small changes on a character can do so much for them. But that's the fun thing. That's the fun thing about designing, you know? Like, I always like talk about them, or whenever I want to design something. I think in the future, when I'm done with all the commission runs, I would design more things on stream for everyone. Especially if I'm thinking like I want to design something like the warm. Oops, I opened the food folder. But the warm up I had today, which was like, you know, Black Diamond, right? I was talking about it earlier. That I was translating the original Black Diamond piece to look like, what's this? to fit her description. For the people who have seen the video, if you know, you know. I'm not saying all the whole character description on screen. But for the people who weren't here, for my dear guests who were not here while I was explaining this warm-up, because it's actually an anniversary picture, okay? So this was the black diamond I drew last year, September. And this is the official reference of black diamond, right? So I said, okay, you know, I kind of want to do a redraw because black diamond's a funny character. I find that entertaining. So while I was designing this new piece, the 2024 black diamond piece, I wanted to design a bit more of this dress. So with her character description, I'm looking at this design and I think, oh, this top part might be, you know, made of mesh. Maybe the design is supposed to represent a kind of nightgown, kind of lingerie. So that's what I wanted to go for the piece. So I added a bit more detail, and of course, to make her feel like a diamond, I gave her diamond earrings, a diamond motif on the top lace, so on and so forth. And yeah, just those small things. Just my direction of black diamond, basically. And of course, makeup, because she's pretty. She's a diamond, she has to look pretty. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough break. It's time for line art. So we're gonna do this really cool kamao girl for Jolene. So this is Jolene's commission. Hi, Jolene. We're gonna do your commission now. Well, the line art at least. So originally it was going to be like anthro girl, but we wanted to go this direction. So this is the one we're doing. Yeah, I also really like the heart shape scales. It's like, I think, the signature thing on Kamao. Ow. Sorry, wait, I had to sit up. I know it's like messy at the moment, but right now I'm just trying to get a general idea before I clean things up. Because when I design Pokemon girls, I kind of think about the design philosophy that most Pokemon designers do, where they're mostly looking at shapes for the hair. Example is the one recent girl from, what's this? Scarlet Violet. She's in the Indigo Disc DLC. She's one of like the Elite Four with the braids that look like chains. I think that was really, really smart of an execution. Are you going to get wilds? I gotta, bro. Like, all my speedrunner friends are getting it. My boyfriend's going to get it. They're like, Jaya, if Wilds has Rajang, you have to beat the record again. You're gonna have to speedrun him again. I'm like, okay. And plus, I get to hold 2 guns. Like, obviously, I'm gonna get it. 2 guns, my beloved. I need to recreate my sub 2 Rajang speedrun, but in Wilds. Yeah, I was really, really happy. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen all like the new stuff though. My friends were trying to tell it to me earlier, but I said I was drawing. I'll just watch it when I'm like not drawing. Funny bird. Yeah, actually my sister's favorite is Yan Kutku. Oh hell yeah, Charles. Definitely we should play together. Okay, so I'm thinking for her hair. But yeah, Amarys, I really love that execution, and I think there should be more... Like, I love it when Pokemon gals have such creative executions to their designs. As you can see, they're not really thinking about strands, they're thinking about the silhouette. And that's one of my favorite like Pokemon design philosophies to look after. Like it's the same in Splatoon, where they don't really have hair, but the idea of the silhouette is there. I just wish it was executed better on Deep Cut. Because there's a lot of things on deep cut that don't truly mirror or contrast each other. The most that they contrast is the color palette. But I still love Fry. Fry is so cute. Okay, reason for pointed ears. I'm going for like a draconic girl, so I want her to have pointy ears. And as per Jolene's request, add piercings. I'm giving her 2 piercings on each ear. Yes. Now we're gonna do the body first because the hair, I feel like it goes more back there. So we're gonna have to clear out some shapes because she's quite detailed. So following the silhouette here of Komao, very lean on the torso, but heavy legs to carry those very strong arms. So that's why she has like wider hips. Very big fighter. I'm thinking like Street Fighter anatomy. Like when you look at Street Fighter 2D art and like, wow, cute, and then the 3D models are like, oh my goodness, you can grind meat on that thing. Oh yes, don't worry. I'm still gonna add that. I'm just making details first. So I have everything crafted out. Because I want to get this like one scale here on the chest to look like the clamp of the top. So this is what's like clamping the top together. All held in by that clamp. Oh my goodness. Yeah, indeed. This, you need like the strongest material for clothes for the very strong fighter. Have you seen Chun-Li's leggings? Tights? Stockings? Whatever you want to call them? They never break. Ever. And she fights with her legs. Okay, we can merge this with this. And the scale. Yeah. Topaz from Star Rail is a great example of a button working overtime. I'm not familiar with Star Rail characters. Wait, let me check. Topaz. Oh my goodness. One button. One. Gracious. Okay, I'm going like piece by piece here. Where am I right now? Okay. When they first showed off her character, people were memeing about the button working so hard to try not to break. Oh, I'm not too into the Star Rail scene, but I guess the only Hoyo game I'm quite active in is Zenless. I really love their art direction. And I really like Corin. It's made with a chainsaw. I love chainsaws. Well, actually, it's a buzzsaw. Close enough, you know. It's fine. Buzzsaw. I don't know why they call it a chainsaw. It's a buzzsaw. And I was kind of sad about it. I was like, that's not a chainsaw. But it's made with a buzzsaw, so that's fine. I should draw Yagi with a chainsaw. So I like chainsaw so much. I did draw her with miniguns before, like 2. I don't remember what for. But I still have the drawing. I guess, aside from the art direction for Zenless, I really like how they execute the story. They execute it through comics and the feeling of a video store, and I find that so charming. We're given... what's this? We're introduced to such a like vibrant world with the feeling of like the terror. I'm not going to hard explain too much for people who want to experience it themselves. But I really like the direction. They have a different design philosophy, my goodness, compared to the teams behind Star Rail and Genshin. That's why I guess I couldn't get behind Star Rail and Genshin, because they weren't to my taste. They were just very eye candy for people who were very into the fashion of Eastern styles, which was not to my taste at the time, especially here in the Philippines, where people would, you know, they see anything foreign related and they go like, oh my god, that's so good, and just because like it's trending or something. Like, seeing people wear either kimonos or the Korean traditional outfit, I forgot what it's called, I'm sorry. Okay, so I actually wanted to attach the fur here to the top. So I'm gonna do that. Just to reference the fur here on... Come on, oh. I guess my favorite characters from Zenless, I really like Corin and Lycon. Because he looks like my old dog. Just like taller. He looks like my old dog. So also an all white dog. So never, like, he's my favorite Ezreal. Like, I have him. Like, I didn't expect to get him. I really want Rina. Because she's the maid with the long dress. And I really like the long dressed maid. So, like, I really wanted her. But instead I got the dog. Which is okay because I like dog. So I'm fine with that. It's a win. If Yagi was in Zenna, she'd probably also be in, like, Victoria Housekeeping. Because I noticed, like, all of Victoria Housekeeping is themed after, like, a monster of sorts. Or, like, monster movies. So, Lycon is based on werewolves. Rena's based on phantoms. Corin's based on Frankenstein. And then Ellen is based on Jaws. And then Yagi could just be that one goat, which is horrors from Beyond the Beyond. Everyone, even my friends, are getting Rena but me. And I really wanted Rena, so I'm sad. And I haven't opened Zenless in like a month because I gotta work. So I missed out on, like, Jane. I know I rolled like 40 master tapes for her because I saved up some polychromes from grinding. And then I ended up not getting her. So I'm like, oh well, it's not Rena, so I didn't feel too bad about it. Oh, they're not essentially like really like into the horror. I guess that's just like the main aspect of the theme, but they're not generally like scary monster people. That's just the theme of their appearance. They're still very quiet. They're still very regal in a sense, very classy. That was just their overall theme. What layer is this? Ah. Ooh, and then this is where I can put the scales. Ah. Okay. Okay. Kinda cooked. Kinda cooked. Sick. Looking over this more. Now, how do I get the one on the neck? Can have like a choker. That's connected to the top. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. We're working. It's working. It's kind of like what I did for my Incineroar OC, who I haven't drawn in 2 years. I need to give her some love soon. She'll be very mad. Oh my goodness. My best friend really likes that Seth character. Huh? Wala. Sure. And yeah, we can connect this to the top here. Since the scales already kind of feel like chains, I'm gonna have this and connect that. Ooh. Oh wait, the last one has... okay. The last one is simple. And then this one can be the first scale. Oh my! Yeah, okay, this could be like that one singular scale up here. Oh, it's all coming together very well. Okay, cool. And then we could just connect that here. Oh, I feel like she'd make such a great 3D model. Whoops. Yeah. There's like a lot of small details to this Pokemon. I want to be able to pick it up. This one is one of the more like complex Pokemon designs. There's a lot of things to work with. And then we can give her, because Jolene wanted the more piercings to her, give her one of these, the belly button studs. Cute. Yeah, she'd all like rattle while she... Yeah, definitely. You hear that like... What is this layer? Oh, whoops. Okay, now we can move on to the arms, where we gave her the big monster arms because fighting type. Oh, give me a second. Okay, sorry, I had to stretch again, but I was a bit nervous that you'd hear my bones crack. I'm joking. I just really had to stretch again. I should show you some of the animations I've been quietly cooking up sometime if we start to regularly talk. Yeah, of course! You have me on Discord anyway. Feel free to show me whenever. I'll just reply like late because I'm doing other things. But I do check messages. I just sometimes forget because what's this? My attention span is very bad. So sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, I'll check it later, and then I come back to my like PC setup and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to reply, kind of deal. I love monster claws. Yeah, I felt that. Okay, that's one claw, and then we'll do this other claw. So thankfully, Komao doesn't have a what's this? Have any paw or stuff, so we can just go treat it like a hand with claws, like Bowser. Yeah. Like if she was like, I guess, full Gijinka, but in this case it's kind of like a mix of Anther and Gijinka, she would have like gold nail polish, but she just, you know, is blessed with golden claws. I love drawing hands. I'll never get enough of them. Okay, now we can add like, we can add the scale parts on her. So this one's a bit tough because I positioned the arm in a very inconvenient way, but that's fine, we can make it work. When you draw something, by the way, my dear guests, don't worry about it like not being perfect the first time, because you have all the tools at your disposal. Don't worry if you can't make like the perfect straight line. Like as you can see, whenever I make something or sketch something, I just draw the general idea and then I fix it up as I go until I'm satisfied with it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I had like that issue with myself for such a long time. That's why before, as a teenager, I'm like, it's not perfect if I can't do it like in one go. But nowadays I'm like, oh well, I'll just clean it up, you know, it's whatever, I'll get back to it. That's what I struggled with, like perfectionism. Like it's okay to not be able to replicate the things you want to like in one go. Plus, the outcome will look better if you take your time with it. It's kind of like, okay, probably not everyone would get this, but it's kind of like singing. Because I am a vocalist, so I kind of brought that same philosophy onto my canvas. So when it comes to singing, there's a choice to either focus on power or technique when it comes to singing. So it kind of does the same thing with drawing. If you put too much power into a piece, or let's say in a song, when you're singing. Too much power means you lose a key, you run out of breath, you get more tired easily, more stressed. That's why when singers sing for too long, going all out by like screaming, other things, high notes, they start losing breath, they go off key and become unable to sing like the next thing. Like that's what happened to me the last karaoke stream. I was so tired, but I decided to sing Bring Me to Life and ran out of breath. And that's what made my voice crack. But if I had just sang it in a medium tone instead of trying to go all out, my voice wouldn't have cracked. So that's an example. It goes the same way with like drawing. If you keep trying to make things perfect, you'll eventually lose that consistency. But if you take your time with it, things will look cleaner, more consistent. That goes the same for like, I guess, animating. Well, in my experience at least. Might be different for other artists, but again, my opinion. You don't have to listen to it. My voice cracks even when just talking normally. You're like Gian then. Like my boyfriend. When he talks and then when he laughs or screams or sometimes his voice cracks. So cute. Okay, here's the claws down. I'm an adult. Okay, now we get to the belt. Let's get to the belt part. Actually, for this middle part, I would like to reference the heart scale. So we'll make this a heart. Oh, wait. We'll make it a wider version of the scale. Yeah, I got you, Jolene. Yeah, thank you, Charles. I think for tonight, I will finish off the stream with just this line art because it's already 2 a.m. But this is like good progress. So that means when I wake up, I could color her. And then next stream, I cannot guarantee we'll have another stream tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. Oh wait, okay, no, I don't think I can stream tomorrow because I'm going out to for work the day after. Wait, not work. I'm going out somewhere the day after, and also the day after because it's my friend's birthday. So yeah, I think this will be the last drawing for, like, last stream for the week. And then next week, we'll continue. I'll just be able to do stuff, you know, off stream. I really have fun streaming and then drawing with everyone. I value all my dear guests here at the cafe. So fun. I do actually, I did have a concept for a little comic series with Yagi and the Cabra Cafe. I'm thinking of probably posting the short comics on Twitter. /X. I still want to call it Twitter though. But I do plan on like Cabra Cafe comic shorts, whatnot. She ate a portion. I actually wasn't sure what I wanted Yagi to sound like. I don't know if I wanted Yagi to speak or just to go like, you know, bah. It's like the eldritch goat thing. Yagi eating a bad, annoying guest like Mr. from Smiling Prince. He's having a horrible day. Eats one guest. Actually, oh, you're like probably invites them. So, and then eats them. Yagi the kambing. Goat the goat. I actually had several concepts for what I wanted the comic to be, but that's for another like story sharing time. I don't want to spoil too much. Because I didn't know if I wanted just the Yagi comics to be simply the cafe or various Yagi things, because even Yagi standalone is very funny. My favorite character in Smiling Friends is Alan. He's so funny. Oh my god, finally. What the fuck? Same. I love that line so much. wanna emphasize the feet. Yep. Okay. Now we just have the accessories and stuff left. And the tail along with the scales. Give me a sec. Just so I am not okay. Okay, I was right. Because I knew that Komo'o had like these two chains. They're like two that's big and then two in the middle that's small. It's like two small chains. And then the other big one goes here. Yep. Okay. I'll just extend this. Yeah, that's what these two here are. The back scales. So I'm checking out like the overall outfit right now. Just so she doesn't feel overloaded, you know, she feels enough. Oh wait, this is like the back side. Should go the other way. There we go. Now we can go with the tail. Huh. Really? It doesn't look like an ankylosaur. I see the Komodo feel. It's right there, guys. Yeah, true. One they don't know. Ooh, she looks so cool. Okay, last but not least, the hair. It's gonna be like very poofy. Ooh, wait. Yeah, the floof. I really like that we're going with the darker skin tone for her, because I think it really suits not only the design but kind of the Pokemon origin being an Alola. I really loved like the amount of like tan skin characters in that game. So cute. Okay, so here is the final line art for Kamao Girl in her full glory. Ooh, I need to stretch out my hands. And here it is, Jolene. And I will also send the screenshot to you later. But yeah, it's now like 2:30 a.m. That whole line art portion took like technically like 25 minutes, because I started this at like 2:05 and now it's like 2:28. Thank you so much. Okay. That will be it for tonight, my dear guests. And I will ouch. I hit my mic. But I will continue drawing stuff off stream, since I won't be able to stream for the next few days. But yeah, it will mostly be like commission focused grind for the next few days again, because I really want to finish this queue, and I got responsibilities because I'm a big goat. And anyway, that's all for tonight, my dear guests. Thank you so much for coming back to the cafe, even though I wasn't able to serve any food this time. I do hope you still enjoy these Yagi waffles. I promise when I get to clear as much as possible on the commission queue, we could have more food stuff stream and other things to do on the stream. Because I like art, but it's also nice to finish my cause first. So yes, thank you so much for coming back to visit the Cabra Cafe, enjoying commissions with me, and hope to see all of you dear guests next stream. So long. Good night.